After spending the past week tackling some of Australia's most remote and tough roads, we finally arrive at our first destination, the Kimberley. First up, the Gib River Road.
Well, after the massive season the Kimberleys has just experienced, it seems that there's still a lot of the roads are closed, so we're having a bit of trouble trying to get into a lot of campsites and a lot of attractions. We've had to miss out on a few of the gorges and unfortunately the swimming holes as well. But right now we've just made it to Manning Gorge. We're in this beautiful campsite here out the back of the roadhouse, and first thing in the morning we're going to get up early and we're going to go for a walk and then have a bit of a swim.
We take the rest of the afternoon to grab a cold drink, but more importantly, check over the vehicle. We rise early to begin our trek into the gorge, hopefully beating the heat of the day. It's worth noting that freshwater crocodiles inhabit this water system. They're pretty harmless if you leave them alone, but if provoked they can become quite aggressive. Sites like this that make it worthwhile coming earlier in the season. Later on, as things dry out, this waterfall will be reduced to a trickle. Top up fuel as we leave Manning Gorge, headed for Mitchell Falls further north. made it or not after the wet season. If it has, it probably copped a lot more weather after it was done. It's not too bad where we are driving right now, but there is some spots where it's been really bad, big washouts, corrugations that, you know, you'd lose a small car in. Anyway, we'll get there. There's not too much further to Drysdale, and then we'll relax for the day and yeah, go from there. After completing the rough Mitchell Falls track, we arrive at our campsite not far from the falls. We set up camp and settle in for the night, watching the helicopters as they come and go, shuttling people back and forwards. As the sun slowly starts to set, we prep the barbecue to cook ourselves up a feed. We sit back and enjoy another stunning Kimberley sunset, ready for tomorrow's adventure. Up early once again to beat the heat, we get moving on our trek. We've got a number of hours ahead of us, so we need to make good time.
Is it slippery?
No, it doesn't feel too bad. Just still be careful.
Yeah.
If you want, I can stand down in this deeper section. I'll just help you across.
It may not look that bad, but I'll tell you what, these rocks sure are slippery.
How'd you go?
Good.
Having crossed over the top of the Mitchell River, we make our way around the side of the gorge, hoping to catch a glimpse and get an awesome photo of this waterfall. After the long walk in, there was no way we were going to walk back out. We were flying out of here in style. It really gives you an idea of just how big the Kimberley region is.